The Jeep Wrangler has been an American icon for decades. Known for its aggressive styling and off-road capability, it's a true go-anywhere, do-anything machine. Or at least it used to be. My name is John Michael Moloch, and today we'll be looking a bit further into the changes Jeep has made to the Wrangler over the past 11 years and what it means for the future of this vehicle. The first Jeep was created in 1941 during the midst of World War II. It was created to be a fast, light, and cheap vehicle for the Allies, and over 600,000 were produced for the war. They were designed small and square so that they could easily be packed up and shipped overseas. Soon after the end of the war, the CJ was released, which was the first civilian four-wheel drive vehicle. Jeep released several successors to the CJ in the decades following its release, most of which stayed true to the original Jeep's small size and great off-road capability.
Introducing the all-new award-winning Jeep Wrangler, the latest 4x4 of the year, from the brand that's won this major award more than anyone else.
The Jeep TJ came out in 1997, and it was the last of the Jeeps to stay true to the original Jeep's design. The Wrangler was slightly larger and higher than the previous Jeep, but still retained many of the qualities of a Wrangler. So you had a TJ before getting this car, right?
Yep.
How did you like that? What did you like about it?
I liked it because in the summertime we could ride around and have fun, or the top was off, and we could ride like off-road some, and it was a lot of fun.
The TJ was unbeatable off-road, but it was still sort of a niche vehicle. Its boxy design and small cargo space meant that it was not very practical for most people. So why did you get rid of your TJ?
The gas mileage was really bad. I had to fill it up all the time, and the interior was really loud. I had like a soft top, and driving it on a highway at like 60 miles an hour was like
To follow their off-road focused TJ, Jeep set out to expand their market by designing a larger and more practical vehicle. In 2007, they released an overhaul of the Wrangler design, the Jeep JK. The new Wrangler was both wider and lower than the TJ and had greatly improved aerodynamics. The big story, however, was not the JK, but the JKU. The JKU was the first four-door model Wrangler, which meant that it lost most of its off-road capability, but had increased passenger and cargo space, making it a big hit with consumers. So, what kind of Jeep do you own?
I've got a 2008 Jeep Wrangler. It's a JKU.
How long have you owned that for?
It's about 3 years.
Okay. Have you enjoyed? It's been a good vehicle for you?
Oh, yeah, I love my Jeep.
Can you tell me a little bit why you like it, kind of why you bought it?
Well, I can only have one vehicle. I wanted something that's going to be a good day-to-day driver, but also give me some options to, well, first of all, it's got to be safe, because I'll be, carrying the family around in it sometimes. But I also wanted to have a little option for some off-road capabilities and some do some other things with it also.
The four-door JKU quickly became Jeep's best-selling model, but it was a far venture from the original Jeep. Jeep became more known as a fun daily driver than a true off-road machine manufacturer, and they began to market as such. After 10 years of the Jeep JK, Jeep unveiled the new Jeep JL, this time aiming to attract even more to the brand. The new vehicle featured all the creature comforts expected of a modern vehicle, but not necessarily of a Jeep. The styling of the vehicle was changed to be greatly more aerodynamic at the expense of the iconic Jeep look, with the most notable change being a decrease in the windshield angle. Jeep retained the off-road ability of the previous JK, and even added higher fenders and sturdier axles to make the new model slightly more capable than the old one. It is obvious from looking at the JL, though, that fuel efficiency and functionality were prioritized much more than off-road capability. The two-door JL, the more capable and traditional of the two models, was not even brought to the market till many months after the JLU had been released, showing that Jeep was not as heavily invested in the hardcore off-road market as it had been before. All in all, Jeep has managed to expand their market greatly over the past 11 years, but by changing much of what made the Wrangler so unique in the first place. The rapid de-evolution of the Wrangler into a more typical SUV has left a hole in the market for consumers who really want that true all-terrain vehicle. We should probably remember the Jeep as the go anywhere, do anything, just fun machine that it used to be, instead of the modern SUV that it is today.